This is it, Jeff Ward, the World Finals of Supercross winner. Everything's over and done. Would you do the same thing? Would you start on the same position? Would you do the same kind of race?
Yeah, I definitely would. I wouldn't be up here if I wasn't, so I have to be happy with that choice. And I got kind of made for me, but it's all right.
Well, I'm Jeff Ward. I've been an athlete my whole life. I started racing motorcycles when I was 6 years old. My dad rode trials here in Southern California, and he was, I think, #2 in the state. So I started off riding trials just with him, and then that's kind of a slow type of riding. And I was just jetting around, going faster and just kind of racing, and then we kind of came up with a series that we started racing mini bikes back then. And so I started racing mini bikes, and motocross was just getting big in Southern California, so I was kind of a protege coming up as an up-and-comer to get into the professionals. And when I turned 16, I turned professional, signed with Kawasaki, and rode with Kawasaki for 14 years, won 7 national championships for them. After that, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I got into Indy cars. I had a friend, Paul Tracy, that raced for Penske and helped me get in there, which was hard to do. And then from there, I raced 7 Indy 500s.
Finally, into forward position, Jeff Ward has won it.
I was Rookie of the Year in 1997. After that, I still wanted to keep racing, so I got back into motorcycles. It was Supermoto, which was in the X Games, and I won 2 X Games gold medals and a silver. I was 48 years old when I won the first one, or the second one, and 46 when I won the first one. So I'm still the oldest athlete in the X Games to get a gold medal. And then from there, I got into off-road trucks. Started racing Lucas Oil Series off-road trucks. Won a race in that also, finished second in the championship my first year. Then after that, I got into mountain bike racing. Did the Ram Race Across America with a 4-man team. David Bailey's kind of passion and idea, wanted to do it for years. I got a call from David to ask, I knew the Ram because of course of all my cycling. So he gave me a call and I said, yeah, I'm in, and who's going to be on the team? And so he picked Mickey Diamond, who did it in 2014, and Doug Henry. And David and Doug are in hand cycles. They're both paralyzed from motorcycle accidents. So I had never done really any long distance racing before, so it was a big project to jump into to get the miles, but super challenging, 3,000-mile race from Oceanside to Annapolis, Maryland, and went from 122 degrees to rain to just about every bit of weather you could imagine. So it was probably one of my biggest and probably hardest accomplishments that I've done. Yeah, just like I said, I've been an athlete my whole life, so now I trained some motocross professionals, Cole Seeley, Jason Anderson, for quite a few years. So I'm still involved in the motocross industry and training. So I go cycling with guys every day. I've been doing mountain bike racing, some 12-hour time trials. So I'm still doing projects in the bicycle industry with races. So that's keeping me motivated and just helping out younger riders try to find their way and what they need to do to become a champion. So I have a lot of advice and a lot of venues that I've gone into to figure out things and how to, come up with, just defeat the challenges that come to get to the top. Well, as being an athlete, I'm always looking for a product that I believe in, that I use, that I feel benefits me, and I've gone through a lot of things. I had a friend with Johnny Loudge from the W Gym that was involved here with Terra. I got some samples and started using it for probably a month or so, and then really came to realize that I was getting a ton of benefit from it. I mean, I was feeling more relaxed in the morning, not as kind of tense. I've been having headaches since I've been racing, pretty much my whole career, and it seemed to minimize a lot of those. So I was really excited about the product, so I really dove in to see, hey, how can I get involved with Terra and fit it into my program? And so we just kind of went from there, and I've had nothing but great results. Being a professional athlete, we get tested. I'm racing professional flat track this year, so I probably will be tested. And just knowing that there's zero THC in this product, and any product we take, we have to really, look into to make sure that it's not of the banned substances. So that gives me confidence because of the benefit it gives me. It just really helps out in my everyday training, and so it just gives that confidence I don't have to worry about. Well, live without limits means to me, I've just taken on every challenge that I put in front of me. I'm 57 years old, and I'm going to go professional flat track racing. So I just tell people to, if you have a passion for something, go at it 100%, because in the end, no matter how you do, you know you've given it your all, and I've done that in everything I've done, and fortunately everything that I've done I've won in just because of the preparation I put in. So it's either if you put 100% in, put 100% preparation in, you'll get a good result.